Hey, what's up with you guys? This is Irfan here with the Incubator.com and welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm gonna show you the trade that I took this morning on EURUSD and it was a profitable trade. So the next video is gonna be my live video, and if you pay attention, I'm gonna say that I'm not taking any trade today, but I actually took it right after I stopped recording and it was really profitable on EURUSD. So I'm gonna break it down here and then you can watch my analysis video exactly after this. So this is how I took it. First of all, this is the trade that I took. It was 10:30 a.m. But I'm gonna remove everything and show you exactly when and where I took it. So I woke up, when I woke up, it was somewhere around here, and then after seeing this bearish engulfing pattern, bearish engulfing candle that happened here, I knew that we have a very strong order block here because there's a huge gap in between this order block here and the next candle that is going to form here. So I was pretty sure that we have a high probability order block right here. See, we have a high probability order block here. So the next thing I do is waiting for the price to come back and hit this zone, and then I take my sell position here. So I'm gonna go forward. As you can see, I was just waiting, and then I saw this candle right here. So as soon as I saw this candle tapping into this zone, I took my sell position right here. But if I go to 1 minute, you see that I even could get it faster because we have a doji candle here. We have a very beautiful pattern that is going to reverse after hitting this order block here, because it's going from green to red. We have a strong doji, and I could take my sell position somewhere around here, which was beautiful. But I didn't take it in 1 minute. I took it in 5 minutes. I placed my sell stop, not my sell stop, my sell position here, my stop loss here, and my TP exactly right here. It was a beautiful one-to-one risk reward ratio trade, and the reason I went short was exactly because of the trend of the market. See, in a 5-minute time frame, the market has so many lower lows and lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. So it was definitely a bearish market. But if you go to 1 hour, you can analyze it the other way, but I analyze it in 5 minutes because I'm scalping, and we have a huge gap right around here. So I was pretty sure that the price is trying to reach this level, and it was definitely short. If I want to play it, you see that it already tapped my TP, which was beautiful. So if you have any question, drop your comment here, guys. I hope you got some value. Next video is going to be my breakdown. It's going to be my live analysis for markets. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get into it right now. Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Irfan here, and today is Friday, January 14th. Actually I didn't take any trade today, but I just want to break down what happened exactly in the market, because I don't usually trade on Friday, but it's gonna be a good thing to analyze the market to see what happened, if you missed anything, if you didn't miss anything, if there was any kind of news or what. We can analyze everything together. So as you can see right now, it's 9:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So New York Stock Exchange market opened almost 20 minutes ago. I didn't take any trade, but we're going to analyze NAS 100, EURUSD, GBPUSD, and maybe gold as well. So the first thing we need to do is going to forexfactory.com to see if there's any news or not. If there's no news, then we can safely trade. So we go to calendar, and then it's very important to check all the news before taking a trade, guys, because you don't want to constantly get it stopped out. So as you can see, there was 2 news: core retail sales and retail sales, and they were done at 8:30 in the morning, so almost 1.5 hours ago. So there was no, there were important news. They were red, so there could be some fluctuations and some volatility. So I'm gonna show you this one right here. This chart is for NAS 100. I mean a 5 minutes time frame. We go to 1 hour to see what's happening here, and then we can go back to 5 minutes to kind of see where exactly we can take our trade. So NAS 100 has been bullish for the past couple of days, I would say, or even a couple of weeks, and it's kind of fluctuating, it's kind of consolidating here. There's no clear direction. It's not uptrend or downtrend. We had a huge drop here, and then we had a little bit of a bullish candle, and then he had a huge drop here, bullish candle, huge drop here. See, it's actually dropping so bad. So it's leaving gaps here, gaps here, gaps here, and so many sellers coming to the market to sell here. And we had so many breakout structures. So one of them is here. We had one breakout structure here, we had one breakout structure here, and we have liquidity here. So the price is trying to reach this level to kind of stop out all the buyers, and we have liquidity here, liquidity here. See, we have liquidity all over the place. So we gotta expect the price to kind of reach these levels to kind of stop out the buyers and sellers. But right now we have this breakout structure and this breakout structures that makes the market bearish. It's absolutely bearish. Okay, so right here, another breakout structure here. We have this breakout structure. So the next thing we do is looking for gaps. Okay, so number one, identify the trend. Number two, find the gaps. Number three, wait for the price to reach that level. And then number four, take your trade. So find the gaps. So I'm not really a big fan of 1 hour. I personally don't even analyze it, to be honest with you, because I'm a scalper. I want to get into a trade and get out of it fast. But if I want to identify the trend in 1 hour and 5 minutes, one of them is this one right here. This is a really high probability order block. So this is a high probability order block, and the reason is that after this bullish candle, after this green candle, it dropped significantly, and then the price never tapped into this zone again. It tried to reach this zone, but as you can see, there's a huge gap, not a huge gap, but there's a gap in between that makes it a high probability order block. But if the price tapped into this zone and then reversed, then it would make it a low probability order block. So one of them is this one, the other one is not really. This one is a low probability one, and the reason is we had a shadow above this order block that made it more low probability, and here we have no gap. But this is a long-term bias that, you know, the price tries to reach this level. It's not for today that we want to trade, because we are scalping. So and here we have this right here. This is a really good order block. This one right here, from here to here in 1 hour. See, after this candle we had a huge spike, never came back, left the gap in between, and the price is so close to that. So let's go back to 5 minutes to show you what exactly happened. And in 5 minutes we try to find even more gaps. So one of them is here, but it's a low probability one. There was a high probability gap, high probability order block exactly here, which is already tapped into. Okay, and the price already dropped, so there's no point of entering the market right here. And I can't see any high probability or even low probability order block around this price, because everything is tapped into. We clearly can see lower highs and lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Okay, and yep, so let's see what's going to happen. I'm in a replay mode because, as I said, I didn't trade today. So but here this is leaving a gap, but it's still a low probability order block. This is still a low probability order block, and we're gonna wait for the price to reach this level. If it does that, and we can see that we have a breakout structure here. Okay, so this breakout structure is our previous swing low that is broken, and we are definitely bearish today, because as you can see, there is no reason to be bullish unless it tap into this zone give us a very strong bullish engulfing pattern or something, and then we can go long. But if I show you, oh, okay, see, first of all, this zone is already tapped into, and second of all, we have this order block right here. If I can cover the candle, the entire candle from the bottom to the top, then you see that we have a little bit of gap left here. So it means that the market still has some potential to reach this level. See, here we have a huge drop, try to reach this level, left the gap, boom. So I'm gonna name it a high probability order block. This is a high probability order block. This is a low probability order block, and here we tapped into this zone. So I just want to see what would happen if I take this trade. So let's say that I take this trade right here. I put my stop loss here, somewhere around here. So see, if you want to put your stop loss in 1 hour, it's going to be huge gap. And if I want to show you how many pips it would be 140 pips. There's no way that I put my stop loss exactly right here. It's 140 pips. It's no way I do that. If I want to do it, like, I would take the risk and I would put it underneath right here, and then I take my trade here. It's a 1-to-1 trade, but let's go to the left to see if you have any gap right here. Okay, so I can see a gap exact right here. Extend to the right, and yeah, that's it. This is the only gap that I can see, but let's go to see where it exactly got. Okay, so it never reached this level, but if even if I want to put it here, it's a still super risky. But it could be risky because it's, you know, whenever you take a trade exactly at the order block, you need to put your stop loss underneath or even above that. We probably get a stop out, I don't know. Okay, no, TP is smashed here because I didn't know that, because I didn't memorize what happened. I just did a replay mode and showed you what happened. So yeah, this is the potential of identifying your order blocks in 1 hour and 5 minutes. So it's a 1 hour order block got tapped into. Okay, 1 hour order block tapped into, and then we took it in 5 minutes, and as you can see, our TP just smashed. And one more time, even here got tapped into. See? So it's not a high probability order block anymore, it's a low probability. So this is smashed, and we wait for the next candle. Okay, so this is not a good candle to go bearish. I don't think that it's coming down. So let's see what happens. Okay, we have a bearish engulfing candle. It closed below the previous candle. I'm gonna, if someone puts their short position here and here, I'm not going to take it. In reality, if I wanted to take it, I would take this trade here, not this one. Because as I said, this one is already tapped into, but the market is bearish, and we can, you know, give it a chance to see if it's coming down or not. Okay, we are still not stopped out. Our stop loss is above the order block. I would close it here, 1-to-1. My trades are always 1-to-1 risk reward, so it's already tapped into. I never take my trade up to here. There's no point. If it's 1-to-1, I close it, and it is 1-to-1. I close it here, and even this one is a profitable trade, the same as this one. If you put your buy stop here, or if you take your buy position here, put your stop loss here and your TP here, it would be smashed. This one was a really good indicator that the market is trying to, you know, go downwards, because it closed below the previous candle. Even this one is smashed, and now it's probably going up or something. Okay, so this order block is not valid anymore. It's done, and we gotta look for the next candles to fill. Okay, so probably this one is a low probability one, and even this one kind of broken into, because we had so much liquidity here. Everything got it stopped out. Every seller got it stopped out here. I can't see any gap here. Everything is tapped into, but we got to see what happens. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, it's crazy. It's crazy right here. It's just blasted into our low probability order block, never came back. And if I want to find any kind of order block, that would be this one, which makes it a low probability order block. And the reason is that we have a gap, we have a shadow here, and then the next candle opened inside the order block, which makes it a low probability order block. So we have this huge spike, and we also can use Fibonacci. I'm not really a big fan of it, but we can use the Fibonacci from the bottom to the top, and we have that 50% here. So our golden zone could be somewhere around here, okay? And then I remove it, and we wait what's going to happen exactly, because we had a major break of a structure here. We had so much liquidity here, as you remember, and all the liquidities here, they all got grabbed. Even this one, we have a major break of a structure, so it means that market is changing its trend, and we also change our bias here, because it's trying to go down. It's trying to see this huge candle here. Right now it's live, it's not in replay mode anymore, and we can put our order block here, but we gotta wait for the next candle to see how it reacts to the order block. If it goes back here and then come down here, I probably take that. But if it just blasts into our golden zone, I would call it, then we're not going to do that. So we got to see what happens, because even here there's no point of taking a trade. Okay, so that's it for NAS 100, guys. As I said, I'm not going to take any trade. I just wanted to show you what happened exactly. We have EURUSD here that just left the gap, and that was crazy. We have EURUSD right here, we have higher highs and higher lows. The same thing happened. Not a significantly, profitable day today, because it's kind of ranging here. Even this downtrend is kind of choppy. You can't clearly see what's going on. This is in 5 minutes. Let's go back to 1 hour to show you what was happening here. And we have a break of a structure here. It's a major break of a structure, and a break of a structure right here. I don't know why the market is bearish. It's super bearish. It's Friday, it's fluctuating. You don't know what's going on exactly. It's probably because of the news or something. But yeah, it's crazy. In 1 hour, so many gaps here. Look at this. Look at this gap right here. It's definitely their target, because they need to fill in the gaps before they do anything. That's why you have this major break of a structure. It's bearish. I'm waiting for a pullback, and then I probably take my my sell position exactly right here. Let's see what happens. GBPUSD, same thing. Everybody's leaving a gap. This is 5 minutes. The structure is almost the same as EURUSD, not much difference. Major break of a structure, so much gap here. Look at this. Look at these gaps here. It's a target of GBPUSD to reach this level, but here is crazy. For the past few hours, it's constantly bearish. Nobody should take it here, guys. It's too late. Don't enter the trade here. You gotta wait for a good pullback, probably up to here or something. See this a strong resistance level, then you take it somewhere around here. You don't just jump into the trade in the middle of the trend. You are not going to do that. This is for 1 hour. Let's go through 5 minutes. Okay, so we're probably waiting for this gap to get filled, and then we can take our sell position. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you got some value from this video, drop your comments to the comment section, and subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, so next time when I upload a video you get notified. And by the way, if you want to trade completely hands-free and you don't want to get involved in this crazy market and you want the Forex expert advisor to do that everything for you, go check out smarteaincubator.com and check out Gold EA Incubator that is specifically made for gold, and it can potentially give you 8 to 20% profit gain every single month. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me by dropping your comments below this video, or you can contact me personally. Thank you so much. I'm out.